We've just got on the Coral Geographer and we're having a few pre-departure drinks.
I have Senior Cruise Attendant Sophie, Senior Cruise Attendant Trainee Tony.
Just one more time, please.
As you can see, that's exactly what we're here for, is we are here to help. On shore, of course, we're going to be making sure you get... As Aaron did say, the bridge is open 24 hours unless the door is shut, but we do hold...
We have some fresh oysters, which is absolutely delicious. And we have some salmon as well, some smoked salmon. We also have some spatchcock. We have got some lamb wrap. And we got a honey and bourbon glazed ham for your Christmas dinner.
I hope you're all starting to settle in and ready for a fantastic trip that we've got planned for you.
Thing. It's really beautiful. With the
we had made a few circumnavigation with that fuel on board the ship.
We're about to enter the river of Kuching, first town in Malaysian Borneo. We're going to have a pilot boarding.
In Oklahoma, I got the call to go out to Borneo, and so here's the first orangutan I met was Rini. She was an adult female orangutan, ex-captive, and I was teaching her sign language. And then most people know me with my relationship with Princess. She's I call her my daughter. She's an orangutan who lived with me at Camp Leakey. And she was also one of 4 subjects, or students, who learned the signs necessary for my doctoral thesis. So, the orangutan long call.
We've just arrived in Kuching and we're about to go through immigration. Got a welcoming party. Chinese temple in Kuching, which was built in 1770, so it's really old.
They ask for the prayer, then after that they'll put the chopstick outside there. You can see outside there, right? Over there or down there, and that's for the God of the sky, right? And after that they got what she's doing. So they do waxing, right?
It's a Taoist temple, which means they believe in many gods, not a Buddhist temple.
So this is the fortune teller. So there's another way. You're gonna pray, then you check this. One of these will fall, and there's a number there. Okay? There's a number. Okay? And when I saw this number, I looked on the wall here. So I look for that. Then I take it and I read. That's my fortune. You say, oh, you have a good time, or maybe you can buy lottery in this year. I will buy, you know, something like that, right?
These are all different gods. The Sarawak River, the Parliament House, and a new bridge. To the Borneo Cultural Museum, which is the second biggest museum in Asia and the biggest in Borneo.
A shaman is just like a doctor. You're gonna craft according to a sickness of a person. If that person have a stomach ache, so he have to craft a doll stomach ache. If it's headache, something like headache like that. Okay? So when they do an offering, the shaman will do an offering to the spirits, burning incense, giving food. The patient will lie down, and shaman normally wearing a scary mask that I show you the mask. So they want to chase the bad spirit out from the body and goes to the doll. And what they do to the doll, they put it inside a boat like that, and they flow it to the river, go far away. And some of the shaman, they don't use boat, they just take this doll and put it under a big tree. And the first person that saw the doll, you touch it, will transfer it to you. There is some naughty shaman. You know what they do is, they lock this, the coin, the sickness in the coin, and they purposely throw on the ground so that people will saw it and touch it, it will transfer to you. That's the quick curing, okay? But that's the naughty shaman, they do that. Okay? When a very important man die, we put it in the big jar. We keep it for 6 months in the house. After 6 months, and we have a burial pose, we call it salung or clearing. They'll take the wife. They kill the wife, and the wife inside, they kill her. This kind of thing is only for the chief or the great warrior. Anyway, she was going to die, and she believed that the husband is only for her. The soul, she will together with the husband in another world.
So is it still practiced anywhere?
No.
Those are 2 huge burial poles.
All my belonging will put it in the jar. So I'll bring this stuff to the next world.
This is, they'll give offerings to the god of the sea.
Birds of omen. When you hear these sounds of birds, some of them give you a sign. Headed battle, night, mass, retreat. When you hear these birds. So during the war, when you hear these sounds of birds, you're gonna retreat. So this is sounds of a kingfisher. And when you go hunting or fishing, you hear this sound, you gotta turn back. It means that's a bad news. Okay? And that is a devil. And this building is only the man that got this building, not the ladies. Okay? The woman will be at the longhouse. This is the enemy skulls. And normally, we'll burn fire down here, we smoke it. By smoking, we dry the skull, not smelly, and we prevent the spirit not roaming around and disturbing the people. You go deep in the forest of Sarawak, we still have this. And every Gawai festival, that is on the 1st of June, we'll do an offering. We have still a lot of skulls hanging in our village. Yeah. Sometimes you hear, like women laughing in the forest when you're sitting alone. Sometimes you get scared. So when you get scared, you start to run away.
Every big cow from your reveal want to become king. Why they want to become king? More food, more territory, more ladies.
Southern Borneo,
We're leaving Kuching.
So that's next stop is gonna be there. It's called Clementine, in the west of the Clementine. So in waypoint 23, we're gonna drop the anchor around like 1300 just here. So if you wanna have a look to the equator, exactly it will be just to that position. It's here. That's our position for the equator.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am sacrificing her Noah, Ben, Jackie, Lewis, Tyler, and Tom.
Those who wish to join the ranks of the Shellbacks must first earn their place in this team. Now spot them and christen them with the magic fish. Rise, O Shellback. Welcome to the goal.
Your secondary aromas are from the winemaking process, but there's 3 key areas that we can look at when we're looking at the tasting of the wine as well. Only the flavors of the wine, the texture of the wine, so how the wine feels on the palate, and then also the length of the wine. The clarity is very good.
It was described a big enough distinction to call them 2 different subspecies.
Obviously the galley. We've all just had breakfast. There's a few stragglers left. Just crossed the equator.
We're about to pass the water line here from the fresh water to salt water, the river water.
Yeah, right. Oh wow.
It's almost on the equator, isn't it?
So that's the difference between the salt water and the fresh water from the river. So this is immigration, quarantine and the port agent. And there we have customs. They're preparing the Explorer for our venture this afternoon. The ship is anchoring offshore and we will all be going on the Explorer.
If we see something of interest, we are going to slow down.
Picking up the guide from this Chinese temple.
Okay, folks, well, we've made it, which is wonderful.
Wow, what a welcome!
Thank you very much for your kind welcome. It's an absolute honour to see the downstairs.
Hello, how are you?
Cute little bridge.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Chinese temple. This is not how I envisioned Borneo. Lots of industry, lots of ships taking produce from the interior, palm oil, rubber. This is a traditional longhouse for one of the Dayak tribes. This one's obviously very modern. The cathedral in Pontiac, an amazing Dayak door. We're having lunch in this beautiful restaurant. Love the decor. Little stalls. It's beautiful.
Cheers.
There's a legend that there's a ghost or a vampire in Pontianak, and you'll notice on the barge are some painted ghosts. So here we are on the equator.
Thank you.
How many hours a day does she do this and how?
Jam 8
Sampai jam 11.
jam 11 siang.
Iya, nanti istirahat baru lanjut lagi sampai jam 4.
So 8 to 11 in the morning.
We're off on the Explorer to some islands.
You see the nets underneath, so they'll drop down and they'll pull them up. Really fascinating.
So that's a fishing platform. They drag it out to sea somewhere, drop the nets, turn the lights on, track the fish. So this is the Smart House, which is not a school because it's not supported by the government, but the parents just get together and they make a Smart House. Yep! I'm just looking for my King Neptune!
There's a little structure.
We're all going to try a bit of durian.
How many of you tried it?
On this one, this is a nice shot. Common between orangutans and humans. There we go. Hello. Hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Whoever Pauline's people are. Hello.
So that's where we are.
Yep.
And that's Billiton Island.
Guess what? That's where my mother was born.
Oh, really? Billiton Island,
Wow.
So a lot of people will come in here, of course, from time to time to replace their roofs on their thatched huts. You'll see along the river. In central Kalimantan, you'll see these swift or swallow condominiums. They wait until the baby or the birds fledge and leave the nest. So this actually, I think, came out in 2017 or 18. Anyway, enjoy Princess Raised Human. Thank you.
We're on our way to Tanjung Putun National Park and Camp Liki, which is a orangutan rehabilitation center.
Atlas.
We've arrived at Camp Liki and we're about to go for a walk to a feeding station.
Well, just come down here because then we can't.
It's a gibbon.
Sorry? It's alright, he's okay. He's a young fella.
He's lost an arm.
Babes.
Oh, and the tree beyond it.
But I think he's facing the other way.
Oh, that's probably the boy over there.
Oh, yes.
Look how big he is. That's a big one.
The one who just jumped?
Yeah, who jumped on the tree over there.
And there is another group on the left, like 15. Got the babies. Yeah, I got the baby.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the babies?
Oh, is that a boy? Yeah. There's a boy with the baby. The mama, baby,
and the father.
And the dad. Yep. That's a good shot. morning starts and we're doing it all over again. Those are buildings that house swifts for the nests. This is the Sultan's palace from the 1800s. These days there are no sultans, there's a prime minister.
As a sultan, they have like a porch in front, because normally when they have a guest, the guests also from the royal family, they will bring like a lot of people with them. So everyone accepted in this area. But if you want to go further, only VIP that can get into the building. The further, the more the very, very important person that can enter the building. Most of the building made from the ironwood. His grandfather.
This is the Yellow Palace.
Sultan number 11, Mr. James, but his real name is Gusti. Gusti is the name of the royal family in Indonesia, Gusti. So from the first Sultan until the Sultan number 11, it's father and son. Father, son, father, son, father, son until 11. Why the 11? Because the Sultan number 11 has no son, only daughter. But in the Muslim religion, daughter not allowed to be a sultan. So the Sultan number 12 is the uncle of the Sultan number 11.
Those are all houses for swifts.
These are swift condominiums. The swift birds nest in there. They make a nest. The nests are harvested and they're sent off to China for nest soup. The nests are made of the bird's saliva.
PNWS, Bridge Navigation Watch Alert System. So that sensor, it's reading the movements in the bridge. It's really important because not just because you're feeling sleep. We have two radar in the bridge, one expand, one aspend. At the moment, he's 0.2. That means he's stationary. It's mandatory just to fit with 2 eco-drink chart on board. So that's Kumai. It's been very shallow river and very tidal. Our eco sounder 2.6. That's an under key clearance. Autopilot. So the ship is getting steam by itself.
Yeah.
But now we're not gonna use it anymore. They changed the SMS. So that's our hand steering is here. Normally we use it in the narrow channel. So we have 2 preparation in the back, and we have 1 power thruster. It's very maneuverable ship, right? There is we can stop the ship from fall ahead in 153 meters. Channel 16 normally that's international channel. The wind, the relative wind, and that's true wind is here. So the true wind is coming from the northwest at the moment. GPS 1 and GPS 2, automatic identification system. That's how we get the targets in the radar.
During a film shoot, you're going to see her again. And the last time I saw her in 2011.
So that's a Coral Geographer. The boat will be on for 16 days. It takes 120 guests, but at the moment we're really lucky. There's only 43 passengers. Nice little number. 43 crew and special guests who are professionals in their different fields. So this little boat is called their Explorer. There's 2 of them. You actually get on and off by a gangplank, and then hydraulics drops it down into the water. Quite amazing. Very easy to get on and off. This is our cabin. It's made up twice a day. Lots of cupboard space. This is the bathroom.
Make sure what you understand. Yes. What's mixing?
Rambutan.
We sell, and some of them we consume by ourselves.
Okay.
You can see the water flowing down the paddy fields. Water flowing from one paddy field to the other. And that looks like seedling. Looks like crab farming. Yes, so it's crab farming. They are tiny, but one day they'll be big.
Inside of this is banana. We give a sugar and then a banana leaf also. It's boiled.
Palm sugar and coconut. There is no alcohol in it. If we leave it to ferment for just a bit longer, you never know our alcohol.
This is breeding shrimps, and they need lots more oxygen. And the crabs are ready to be shipped out to Surabaya for Chinese New Year. 2-month-old crab.
Yes, this is 1 kilo. $20. Yeah, America.
Hey, you cool dude. These are barley and hog deer, and there's only about 250 left in the world. Canoe built out of plastic drums. Fishermen. guy's ferrying all the locals from those boats onto the shore. Hello!
We also have traditional food that I'm sure it is health for you. It is good for your health. There is no cholesterol or diabetes because it is a source of nature.
We're sailing towards a town called Banjarmasin, and it is a major shipping port, and we are surrounded by ships.
Southern Borneo Port Control, your destination is Banjarmasin, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct. Banjarmasin pilot, Banjarmasin pilot, Banjarmasin pilot. This is motor vessel Coral Geographer, channel 1-2.
There are a lot of barges which are towed by tugs. Indonesia is the third largest provider of coal in the world. They produce more coal than Australia, which is number 6, and a lot of it is coming out of Kalimantan, and we are surrounded by these barges which are just stacked full of coal. Empty barges going towards the river and full barges going out.
Below there is 5 knots when the pilot boarding.
Okay, is this the pilot boat approaching?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I am doing 8 knots.
This is the pilot who's going to board, who's going to guide us into the river. That's the flag to say that there's a pilot on board. Lots of timber coming out of Borneo. Who would have thought? Come to Borneo and you've got this. Amazing. Tugboats right here. Busy little river. There's the Navy floating around as well. I think we're going onto that jetty. And look at the welcoming party.
We welcome the passengers of MV Coral Geographer at the port of Trisakti. Mari kita sambut tarian anak Melayu dari Sanggar Seni Sinar Pusaka. Berikan tepuk tangan yang meriah. And please enjoy the dance. Dinas Perhubungan. Thank you very much and see you on your next visit.
This is the first mosque that was built in Indonesian Borneo. The size of that drum, it's huge.
First step is painting,
And then the second step
is threading with the stitch,
string.
the string. Yeah, they tie it all down.
So it's a different type of batik because they stitch it, and then they colour it, then they pull the stitching out. Thank you. And look at you guys. on the 7th deck and we're having a barbecue dinner.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. While you've been away, the chef's been busy preparing an amazing Australian barbecue dinner for you all. Top up anything that needs to be topped up. Okay, so don't worry, if you're the last table we've lighted up, you'll be the first table for dessert. So no one misses out.
We're up before dawn, gonna go for a cruise down the river to a market on the water.
Our people love to eat fish from freshwater, not from the sea. Yeah, they said more tasty.
We're at the floating markets, Lundberg markets.
Yeah, it's a floating market. People interested to have as a souvenir. It's a traditional Dayak motif, ya. Ada tawarnya kak? Abang Sol kak?
Oke. Bang, angkat-angkat tuh jual kayak.
Anybody would like?
There's quite a few local tourists too.
Look.
Ada kau menjual ya? Ada kau mandiri mangai? Ada kau menjual ya?
So this tradition start around 500 years ago, yeah. Of course, the beginning was they did barter before we recognize money, yeah.
Iya. Ayo kopi teh.
Yeah.
Kopi teh.
No change?
Yeah. Kopi apa? Mana kopinya? Oh, kopi aja Pak.
It depends how the good quality of the wood, and how big is the wood, and how good the carpenter manage it. Yes. But to have a good maintenance, at least 2 times a year to repaint it. Otherwise, they get easily to get attacked by kind of animals.
We've had a Navy escort and a police escort. We had so many escorts. We had a couple of police boats, we had Navy, all sorts of things. And there was another police boat that was escorting us. So those logs will be kept in the water for a little while so that they absorb some water and then don't crack. Full barge going out and an empty barge going back. Wow, he's really close. Oh, and there's another one. Oh my god, look at them out there. There is loads, all waiting to be loaded up into the ships. Wow, look at those barges full of coal all following us. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a whole lot in the distance. They are loading the coal from the barges onto the ships. We're having an Indonesian buffet tonight. Snorkel at this island, pulling up the anchor for the last time. Here it comes. So those are the islands we've just snorkeled off. It's Palau Pamalika. So have we crossed the Wallace line?
Yes. But yeah, only in the last hour. Well, not even an hour, 45 minutes. So.
Cool, that's so exciting.
Okay, the Wallace line is I guess it's an imaginary line, but it was first noticed by Alfred Russel Wallace, who was one of the people that came up with the theory of natural selection along with Darwin. And he noticed when he went from one part of Indonesia to the other, the wildlife changed completely. Say from west of the Wallace line, you get lions, tigers, monkeys, and things like that. And then if you go across, it's a deep ditch in the ocean, which meant that those islands were never joined by a landmass during the ice ages. There was always a channel there which stopped many animals from migrating. So then you get to the eastern side, the Australian side, you then get tree kangaroos, you get cuscus, you get a whole lot more parrots. So it's a biogeographic division which clearly sets apart those two regions for the types of plants and animals that exist there.
So a big thank you to all of my team on board. It's all being juggled around by Dawn. Thank you very much.
I'd like to say thanks and to our lead person, Aaron.
We're in Makassar, Sulawesi, and we're about to go and see the Fort Rotterdam.
No, this is the Makassarese fort.
The fort is in the shape of a turtle, and this is the head of the turtle.
1545 by the 10th King of Goa, but the name was changed to Fort Rotterdam in 1667.
Okay.
Also, the model of the building was changed to European style in 1667. And who changed this? Someone from Holland called Cornelius Spilman. He changed the name to Rotterdam as a memory for his birthplace in Holland.
They took about 40 kilometers from here. It was taken from hands to hands. They involved thousands of people walking at the time. From the royal family.
The 99 Dome Mosque, built in 2022. Our last lunch in a hotel in Makassar.